Hi, everybody. Good morning. How are you? I don't know. It could be afternoon. I wanted to wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day week. My birthday is actually the day before St. Patrick's Day. Not That's not the reason they call me Patty, but it's kind of fun because everybody's like, oh, they always remember my birthday. It's around St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day. So I did a little research on the four-leaf clover for you and thought we could draw a cool leprechaun dude. I don't know if you've noticed that a four-leaf clover often is the shape of like a heart, each leaf. And so all together, you almost can make a little paper cutout. That's kind of the shape of a clover, a little bit long, but I always think it's so pretty when I see them. So wanted to share briefly before we get started that a shamrock is a three-leaf clover, and that's a symbol of Ireland. St. Patrick, who the holidays based after, used to say that it was the Holy Trinity, the three clovers. And so that's where the symbol, they believe, happened. And he also had passed away on March 17th. So that's why he is celebrated on March 17th. And four-leaf clovers are really lucky because they're really hard to find. Have you ever tried to find one? It's really fun. I watched a video also on statistics. You can actually use statistics. You know what those are? Like how many are in a field and how many are usually have the gene that makes it wrong to be a four-leaf clover. And then you can figure out how long you would need to look for it. So anyways, I just thought it would be fun to draw Mr. Leprechaun. So let's get started. Bear with me. And I was listening to some Irish music, an Irish jig. That's what they're called, a little jig. It's kind of like, what was the movie that was so good that was about Ireland? Brave. Yeah, that movie's all about Ireland. I was lucky to go to Ireland with my father about 10 years ago now. We visited all over the UK. It was great. That was one of my favorite trips ever. So let's see, I'm trying to get my music to go. Of course, it's not wanting to, but that's fine. All right. We will find it somewhere else. And hopefully that'll work. Great. So, okay, so no music. I'd like to play you some music. They've got Scottish music now. I was looking at Irish. Come on. All right, so I have a little rough sketch of our little guy, our little shamrock guy. And as you know, these leprechaun guys are very, they're always with rainbows. Their symbols are usually with a four-leaf clover and a rainbow. So let's get started by folding our paper together. I know that can be hard for you, but it really can help show where Mr. Leprechaun needs to go. So you just want to line up your edges, line up your corners. Okay, take your corners. See, that one's a little bit crooked. Straighten it out. And then you've got like a nice line here. All right, and then you can also fold it again one more time in half going sideways, right? That's how we make a little card. That's how I make my cards for family and friends like that. But we're not making a St. Patrick's Day card. We're gonna draw a nice big drawing, okay? With some details. And so let's get started. Here's some music. And what we're gonna do first is we're looking at our fold, right? I'm gonna pull this back a touch. We're looking at our fold. So what we wanna do is make a giant U shape. And I would say it's at least 4 fingers wide in the center for you. So at least all your fingers right in the middle. Imagine the size of your leprechaun. So we're going to do a big, almost like a horseshoe, big U shape right here. And then do it again one more time. But what we're going to do is we're going to start right over in the corner and we're going to drag around. We're going to match our beard shape, okay? Right there. And then so you should have this weird looking thick U shape. Then what I want you to do is connect the top line with a little bit of an arched line. And that wraps around the back. So what I do is I make a little semicircle right at the end. So it looks like it's tucking around the hat. And then you make a little notch up. So draw a little line like the size, a little bit bigger than a piece of rice. Okay, you see that? Like the size of your whole fingernail probably. And then you're gonna draw a parallel line, which are lines that match, that have the same distance all the way around, right? And then the hat sits on his head. Now, you don't make a hat that little, that would look silly. It fits on top of his head. So draw a upside down U shape again that would fit onto this guy's head. So his head's gonna fit right in here, right? You don't have to draw that part. I did that as a sample for you. So we have this big U shape. We then draw little notches, a line across that connects it, notch, notch, a big parallel line, and then where the head would begin, draw an upside down U shape, my friends, okay? And then we're gonna repeat this line right here, go back on itself, and that's where we can make a little belt buckle, a little buckle. I like buckles, I don't know why. Now we've been working on this. Faces, eyes are actually in the half of the face. So we're gonna imagine this is the whole face, right? So draw a line where you think half of his face would be, and that's where his little ivy balls would be, okay? I'm gonna draw his little ivy balls. Can you do that? And then we're gonna draw a little nose, and his big smile can be a semicircle from one side to the next, and you can draw it an open mouth or a closed mouth. And I do like to leave that eye sparkle. So make sure you leave a little white spot in the eye for a little bit of a happy glare there. And he'll have some ears right underneath. And all you do for ears are a little, like a tall, thin C. You see that? A C this way and a C this way. Now it's time to draw his body. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw, he's a little bit short, isn't he? So we're gonna draw his little shoulder going down here. Just a long line. Let's see, probably a little bit longer than your finger. And he should have another one on this side too, coming out of his neck. But this one, we're gonna make a curve. We're gonna turn this into an L shape. You see that? It looks kind of like an L. And then we can make a little elbow right here by following that line. Okay. And then what I did is I took the top of his jacket and made a little cuff. Then you can make a little one line coming out like his hand, and draw a little notch again. That's gonna be his thumb. Got that? And then we're gonna do a circle and fingers. So he's got like a little hook for a finger. And here we're gonna put the little clover, but not yet. So this will be his nice long arm and a jacket. Did you see that? So I just had that long line, connected it down like an upside down L, upside down V, look at that, and then connected that long line here to here. And we can make a V right at his neck for his jacket. So you can make little triangles for his collar. That's cute. And then a line down the middle for buttons. I'm just cleaning up my drawing. You don't have to erase anything. Okay, and oh, we missed his eyebrows. And eyebrows can make you look really happy or really sad. So put them on the sides. Then from here, we're going to draw a line down on each side, parallel lines, and a line connecting almost to the middle. And then right in the middle, you can make an upside down V, opposite of what we did there. And we're going to draw nice long legs for his stripy socks. And he might have boots. So you're just drawing long parallel lines once again for the feet. And then what I do is I make a big semicircle up and go down a little bit, and that looks like a boot, right? So make a big semicircle for the toe and go down a little bit past, and then connect the line. There you go. Now here we're going to draw his wrist. So we're going to take this and make a little bit of a curved line, a line headed down, and another curved line for his thumb. And here he might have a little stick, a little walking stick, I guess. So behind him, let's draw a long line that would connect right under his armpits. So right here, we're drawing a line, and then I want you to make semicircles going up high and down low, connecting them, okay? So start low, go high, littler, bigger, and those look like little clouds, right? Isn't that cute? Okay, friends. So then we also want to make our shamrock. So our shamrock we can make by doing a like a teardrop shape. Can you do that? A teardrop shape looks like, oops, that one looks like a heart. But we can draw them like this, like a semicircle that comes to a point. And then you can do it again over here, and then again over here, and then you've got a shamrock. Now you can kind of make these edges wavy afterwards. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm making another one right in the middle and another one with a stem. And we'll be able to make it stand out by the color. Okay, so that's Mr. Shamrock. I also like to include a rainbow just because we don't get to draw enough rainbows in life. A rainbow, as you know, have all the colors. And so you could start your rainbow. I think technically it usually has violet and yellow on either end, but you could start anywhere and you know what color comes next by which colors mix with each one. So it's kind of a neat process. This is a color wheel, like a real color wheel. So it shows, let's see. So what I'm going to do is make a big arch over here, a big semicircle here. And we have red, orange, yellow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So you might need to do that again, but that's, so it's the colors of the rainbow, right? Yellow, orange, red, green, oh, yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green. Is that right? It seems weird. So anyways, we're gonna color it in accordingly. I think I just said it wrong, but you know what I mean. I hope I'm not confusing you. So I hope that wasn't too difficult for you guys. I know Miss Ibarra really wants you to work on details. And in the future, this may not even be Miss Ibarra's class. I'm also drawing striped socks. Can you do that? That adds a lot of character, doesn't it? All right, so it's time to get our color on. I need my crayons. Where are they? Oh, they're under this box. Sorry, excuse me. I tucked them away right here. And it's time to get coloring, Mr. Now, it's traditional leprechauns are Irish, and Irish people often have orangey red hair. So it's okay to color them with red hair. That's typically, the color that they make leprechauns to be representing from Ireland. Okay, I kind of want to get to the rainbow. So we've got yellow, green, orange, purple, red. Is this a red? It's called something red. And there's a blue. So we have, I'm going to start with purple down below, violet or purple. So try and stay in the lines. You guys are getting good at that. Go real slow by the lines. And then try to color in nice in between, but don't go out of the lines. Do your best to try to stay in. Eventually, when you get older, you're going to want to know how to do that. So it's better just start practicing now. So I'm going in order of the colors. So I know that there's that red. You guys might know another song. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I'm actually going backwards a little bit. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we got it perfect there. It's going just backwards. I should have drawn it the opposite way. Is this a real red? Oh, good. Here's a real red. So you see, if I were to paint this, red can blend into the orange, can blend into the yellow can blend into a green. So it's kind of cool that way, right? I also like to outline my white clouds in blue. I think it adds a little color and personality. So you might want to try that. You might want to color the sky all blue too, but I'm more worried about getting him all dressed up. So I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to color his shamrock. It's not a 4-leaf clover, right? It's a shamrock because it only has 3. And I'm going to color striped socks, every other stripe on here. We're definitely going to need a black for his black hat, black shoes. I think I'm going to put him in a dark green jacket. Maybe I'll outline his clothes. So you can outline his clothes with black. It's helpful. I'm not going to outline his skin though, because his skin may have like start bleeding with the black, and I don't like that. But I am going to get his hat is most likely black, and the buckle is going to be a bright yellow. So I'm going to go around that and not have his hat. Well, maybe I should make his hat green because I just made that buckle black. So we have free choice. I'm an artist and I decided I am going to make his hat green. I was originally going to make it black, but sometimes you do things by accident. And there's a famous 70s artist called Bob Ross, and you might know him. You know him? He says, happy accidents, because they are. So I'm happy with that problem I just got. It turned out cool. All right, so I'm going to give him the color in his jacket real fast. You can always pause the video if you aren't going quite as fast as me. I'm like a professional colorer, you know. I go pretty fast. I think also let's get this stick colored in black and his eyes. So leave those white eye sparkles. Oh no, Miss Paulson broke another crayon. I do that all day long. Breaking crayons, taking numbers. All right. So I've just outlined his little body. It's time to do skin color. You can make them different colors if you wish. Irish people, because it's an Irish holiday, are typically a lot lighter skinned with freckles. So that's why I'm choosing this color, but you're welcome to do whatever color you wish and what you want it to look like, Mr. Leprechaun. Little naughty leprechauns, right? Oh, they're so naughty. I think that's why children love them. They're more naughty than they are. All right. So we've got, oh, and now we got to color his neck too. His little chest there. And we've got his teeth first. His mouth is open. So I'm going to color it in red on the edges. And so the grass here, maybe he has green clovers in the ground. I don't know. What do you think, friends? I don't like that that's the same color green. So I'm gonna get the darker green. Maybe color the land with the other color green. Now it looks cool when you blend crayon colors. You don't have to, you can mix them up and they blend kind of neat, like over here, you see? That adds a kind of a neat texture, neat look. Careful of our white clouds over there. All right. Will Miss Paulson break this crayon too? Hopefully not. I'm trying not to press too hard. And also the blue sky will be so pretty here too. So time to color in the blue sky. You can also color in his mouth black or leave his teeth white. But if you color it in black, it'll look like his mouth is open. I don't know. I think I like it better white. Maybe you don't want to color his teeth. It's up to you guys. He's your Mr. Leprechaun, right? So I'm just going over more of those lines again. Yeah, there's blue sky. How's your little leprechaun? I hope he turned out cute. I hope you now know the difference between a lucky four-leaf clover as well as just a regular clover. A regular clover, remember, only has 3. So if you see a field of clovers, you may be able to find the odd 4-leaf lucky clover if you look hard enough. I've seen kids at the park do that all the time. It's kind of a fun little activity, especially this time of year, because they're growing everywhere right now with springtime, right? So here's our cool Mr. Leprechaun. I like him a lot. He turned out pretty cute. I hope you enjoyed him too. And you have a wonderful, colorful, happy St. Patrick's Day. I think I just dropped the green I wanted to use. And so remember how I blended it back here. I think I'm going to do that over here too. Put this on top of it to kind of mix the colors up. Okay. So that kind of looks a little more interesting, doesn't it? And a little bit of advanced, but it's cool for you guys to learn those things early. There we go. All right, friends. Stop my share. Start my video. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I'll see you. Oh, I'll see you after spring break. On my website, there's a lot of art lessons under Art Corner. If you get bored and you want to do something, there's a ton of ideas there. You also are welcome to look at the different classes, like if you're in kindergarten, you could look at TK or first grade and vice versa. So all of the lessons are home friendly. And I think that's it for now. So I'll see you in April. Oh my gosh, in April. Bye for now. Take care.